The past few days have probably been some of the worst days in the whole of Guesty history. Now if you do not know what I'm talking about and you're wondering why I have a green energy on my waist, well, I'm going to go into all of that, but first of all, let me give you guys a quick recap of what happened yesterday. Now before I get into any of that, I think I forgot to mention it inside of my previous video. Do not send any hate to Seabass, okay? I'm pretty sure I made it pretty clear, but I just want to clarify. Don't send any hate their way. They're a really chill person. I didn't get the chance to speak to them. I don't want my video to send any hatred towards them. So yeah, just don't go doing that. However, in this video, as you can clearly see, Guesty is back online, and that is a very good thing. Yesterday was very painful for Cal, Nahid, and the whole Guesty team in general, because this game is a really important revenue stream for a lot of people. So the fact that the game was down even just for one day, that one day is a lot in Roblox terms. So I'm just happy that the game is back up. However, that doesn't mean that Guesty is safe from, DMCA's at its current state. And listen, I don't want to scare anybody, I don't want to make anybody think that, for example, Guesty's gonna get taken down again. That is highly unlikely. However, Nahid has been taking quite a lot of safety precautions to make sure something like this never happens again. So in this video, I'm basically just going to be talking through everything Nahid has done to ensure that, Guesty doesn't get taken down again and we can play the game that we so love. But before that, I want to clarify some more things about yesterday's video, and it's about the tweets that Crimson Force actually made saying that he doesn't actually own the Guesty. Pretty much what he's talking about is, I assume 6 months into making Guesty, Nahid actually got ownership from Kyle, basically relinquishing any of his, owner responsibilities. That's why Crimson Force was always second to Nahid inside of, the group, inside of NK, because it was Nahid's intellectual property at that point. Even though they shared the studio, the game is under Nahid's name. That's why Crimson Force was very, shocked when he ended up getting a few warnings for it. Right, Guesty's pathfinding seems to be struggling quite a bit. So yeah, Cal doesn't own Guesty. He is the co-owner of Guesty. That is a whole nother fish to fry. I don't really want to get into that. What I do want to get into is what happened leading up to Guesty being, put back online. Thankfully, Cal, his account doesn't have a warning on it anymore. His game should be good, so that is a major W. But in regards to, what happened in the events leading up to Guesty being back online, let me just go ahead and say it real quick. So this all happened when I was fast asleep, guys. This all took place at around 1 AM. So I was fast asleep. Crimson Force pinged everybody inside of NK. And let me just say, if they ping everybody inside of NK, that is really serious business. So Cal basically said, at everyone, Guesty is back, and he attached a screenshot. Now I'm going to try to read it whilst obviously playing, but the screenshot basically says, "Hello there, we would like to inform you that your content, the Guesty IP, has been restored and the strike from your account, Crimson Force, has been revoked as we have received a request from the claimant." That basically means that Seabass retracted the DMCA notice and Crimson Force's account doesn't have any, long-lasting bad effects on it. That is really good. So Cal was super happy about that. I'm super happy. Everybody should be super duper happy about, Cal's account not having any action on it. Mainly because Cal is the owner of Panic. And if Cal's account has this warning on it, that technically means that Panic's player count would see a very bad decrease because, he practically got shadow banned. Crimson Force then took to Twitter to say, "Guesty has been reinstated and the DMCA strike has been removed from my account. Thank you Seabass404 for retracting the claim after the item has been removed. I know you didn't intend for the whole game to get taken down, especially permanently. I think this entire situation can serve as multiple lessons for developers, UGC creators, and Roblox as a whole. Number 1, first and foremost, the way DMCAs are being handled needs to be overhauled. I haven't owned Guesty in 3 years, I don't own Guesty, and I wasn't aware this was happening, and for some reason my account was the one that was moderated. and given the DMCA strike. 2. Game developers cannot use UGC items in their games without explicit consent from the creators of said UGC. The middle ground that could exist is showing purchase prompts on the items you do use, essentially advertise UGC items in exchange for their use in your game. 3. Roblox needs to handle DMCA responses appropriately. No matter if you are a UGC creator or a game developer, I think we can all agree that an entire game should not be taken down forever over a single UGC item that was mistakenly placed in a game for one update. Thank you everyone for your support and getting the situation out there. Thank you Roblox for promptly handling the situation within 24 hours, but it's clear that there is some change that needs to happen. Now that is getting the whole Seabass situation out of the way. Once again, do not send any sort of hatred towards them. I do not condone any of that, I'm just here reporting the Guesty news as requested. Nahid then took the Discord to say an announcement. Weapons and skins will be fixed shortly. This was unexpected, so please bear with us. Now if you do not have a single clue what Nahid is talking about, let me just go ahead and explain what this green energy means. I know you guys have been waiting for that. Now if I go ahead and open up my inventory, you guys will see the amount of question marks I have on my inventory. Now all of these are UGC items, including Graham, which is a moderator exclusive Nike, aka the brand new Gambit. I'm not even sure if we can use the Gambit in this current state. No, we can't. As you guys can see, it doesn't matter how many times I switch around the item, it's still going to be the same, green energy. As you guys can see, Chroma Blitzer, let's go back to that. Let's use the Elite Knife, back to Grim, Seraph, Magma. You guys get the idea. Now it is slightly different for skins. Skins are equipable, however some of them do say a fix is coming soon. For example, the Chroma Baconator, Jixio, Gentle Heart, the Girl, the Ginger Bob, Lisa, Illumi Guesty, Buffy the Guest, Anorexy, not Anorexy, Anniversary. The list just goes on, okay. There is a lot of skins which have UGC. Now let me go ahead and oof so that I can show you guys exactly what I am talking about. Let me go ahead and equip my Jixio skin so that you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. This is Judelle. She is bald. She's not wearing any appropriate, Judelle clothing. You've been trying to delete me ever since I entered this platform, is what it says on the back. Let's just go ahead and use any other random skin. Let's use Psy for example's sake. And yeah, a lot of Psy is missing. You've been trying to delete me since I entered this platform. I'm not sure what that message is meant to say, but you guys get the idea. A lot of skins in Guesty need to be overhauled, they need to be changed. Let's say for example your favorite skin in Guesty ends up getting, one of these things which says fix coming soon. Well, what can you do to help? Nahid also said on Discord, we have removed what we believe to be most, if not all, UGC items from Guesty. If you believe we have missed any items, then please submit a picture of the UGC hat and possibly its asset ID /URL/proof inside of the Guesty skin bugs channel, inside of the NK Studio Discord server. I'll leave it in the description below. We will be taking action to fix all of the impacted skins in the coming weeks. Thank you for your patience. So, this goes without saying, Chapter X is probably going to be delayed, but this honestly isn't Nahid's fault. It's just one little knife which he didn't even know was UGC got added into Guesty, and because of it, the game got taken down, and now literally hundreds of skins have been, they have to change. Nahid literally has no choice. He has to change these items. So naturally Chapter X will probably be postponed until all of these skins have been solved. Do not worry, Nahid, Cal, Judelle, anybody who's working on the skins is trying their very best to make sure that we find all of the skins. They take them out of Guesty so that we can play, without any sort of fear that Guesty is going to get taken down again. Now if you're unsure how to get the asset ID to post inside of the bug channel, let me just go ahead and show you guys real quick. So let's use for example the Headless Horseman bundle as an example. Now as you guys can see up here, we have the website URL www.roblox.com/bundle/201. This is the asset ID. what you're going to want to do is copy, like so, copy this number and paste it into the channel. Now let's go ahead and use an actual hat accessory to make it more applicable. Let's use this Sparkle Time Valkyrie, which I'm probably going to end up buying. It looks pretty cool. As you guys can see, www.roblox.com/catalog/14841387467 or whatever it says. Literally just highlight these numbers, press right mouse button, copy, or if you're a pro, just do Ctrl+C on your keyboard, and this number you're going to want to go ahead and paste it into the bug channel inside of the Discord server. That way the Guesty mods can see the number and they can forward it to wherever it needs to be to ensure that all of the items get removed safely. So yeah, a lot of skins are affected by this. Please show your gratitude, appreciation, and share empathy with Nahid, Cal, the whole Guesty team, because I was speaking to Crimson's Force the other day and he told me literally hundreds of skins have these UGC items inside of it. Obviously this cannot be good because nobody wants Guesty to get another DMCA strike. That is the worst possible ending. Bro, I keep on getting this Bella skin, dude. Like, I don't need another one. Even Papa Guesty's rolling pin has been, taken out of Guesty. There is a lot of OG items which have just been taken away from Guesty. This is really unfortunate, but if it means that we can get to see Guesty chapter 10, 11, 12, and all of the other chapters, then I think it is reasonable. If you guys want to learn about this brand new scary Roblox horror game, you can do so by clicking here.